Hello everyone, this is Isabelle Paradis. I'm in Paris today, the city of light, the city of love, and the city of dreams. I have the luck today to be with one of France's VoIP pioneer, Pascal Prot, CEO and founder of Legos. So my first question to you, Pascal, is I don't know how you see it in your marketplace, but from my point of view, I see lots of service providers struggling with decreasing traffic, decreasing revenue, decreasing margin, and they're all looking for new ways of growing. How do you think they should go about it? Do you think they should buy someone, so go after the inorganic growth, or should they create or innovate themselves?
The question is not only seeing these guys having their revenue decreasing, it's trying to understand why it's decreasing, because the end user usages are not decreasing. I mean, people are using their phones, their smartphones, their computers more and more. So we're into a service, a demand, increasing demand market. But these guys, they don't get their services from the same providers anymore. So I guess the issue is to capture the growth from new actors, and that's basically what we do with Legos. We try to anticipate and feel the trends and where the new usage are coming from. So the end users, the market, which is really driving the new services, is going into new services being served by new type of actors, like the community service providers, like Facebook, WhatsApp. All these guys, they need to have carriers as partners, and you need to work with these guys a different way that the carriers are used to work between them on a wholesale market. So I think that's the key, and to capture this growth, then you need to innovate, because these guys, they are not talking or integrating provisioning systems the same way as we've been using it over the past 10 or 20 years. So you need to be able to adapt to that, and to do that you need to have a very high agility. So the key success factors for that are really different from what they used to be in the past, like a few decades away. And at Legos, we have no fear on that. We're just we've designed our model to go for that. Okay. So we're deliberately compatible with these guys from day one.
You mentioned model, and that was actually bringing me to my second question: business models.
Be my guest.
Careful what you ask for. The industry is going through a complete transformation. I would think you agree with that. And a lot of the service providers are wondering what is best, being an access provider, a service provider, both? What do you think?
Well, if you watch different markets, like the US market, the European market, or even the developing country market, they're all different. But in all these markets, access has become a commodity. So you can compete on commodities, but then you're into a community market. We believe that we're into service and having the most innovative and the most user-friendly and agile service, and getting the best way to integrate with our customers' information technology systems and so on. Okay. So in essence, I mean, we believe that all the innovation potential is definitely into the services, to get more sexy and convergent service, and not having like isolated, segmented service with really strict verticals.
What about Legos? What is your growth strategy? What is your business model? So what did you decide to go with to be successful?
So we decided we would focus on creating a great infrastructure that would be much less CapEx demanding than traditional infrastructure, so that we could fit and adapt to market conditions. And that's what we did on the French market, and that we are we've been replicating now elsewhere. So we are a declared operator in 20 European countries. We started and kicked off our Asian subsidiary in Singapore now almost a year ago. So we're now working on several Asian markets. And the strategy is just to replicate the French market and to keep it simple. because we believe that doing services with our model is just, we have this plan for this year, which is the simplicity plan, because all the existing wholesalers, telecom operators, even the infrastructure manufacturers, they've built their model on complex situations, on complex market, complex isolated technologies, and all this is over. Basically, we're just replicating the model that's been successful for us in France, across Europe first, and then in Asia and in other continents. So it's quite a simple deployment process of an existing model.
Pascal, this is very interesting. We could go on for a while. I think we have to have a follow-up interview for sure.
Yeah.
And to celebrate our first interview, we've survived it.
Yeah.
Why not have a little cheers?
Okay.
Chin chin, Pascal.
Cheers.
Everyone, thank you for watching, and until my next Hot Shot.